Hey guys, welcome back to Lucky's 3D Studio. In this video, I'm going to show you some of the best upgrades and gadgets you can 3D print for your Bambu Lab A2L printer. So without further ado, let's get right into it. First up on the list is the handle upgrade for your Allen wrenches. It's just a super simple quick upgrade that makes working with them so much easier. Make sure to choose the one for the round handles and just place the Allen wrenches into the grooves when the printer pauses during printing. Hit resume and let it finish printing. Next up is my absolute favorite toolbox for the A-series printers. You get your A2L accessories in this rather lousy plastic bag, so why not give them a proper home? This toolbox is small, but it has plenty of space to store all the essential items. It also comes with this tray for storing 6 hot ends, which is a big plus. Quick tip, get at least one 0.4mm replacement hot end as a backup and one 0.2mm hot end for detailed prints. This standard box doesn't accommodate the newer Allen wrenches with round handles, so I just modified the grooves a little bit to make them fit. I have to admit that this is probably the coolest looking toolbox out there. Now speaking of toolboxes, another toolbox you should print is the toolbox for the cutting kit, perfect for organizing your cutting module and its accessories. If you own an A2L printer, I highly recommend getting the cutting kit. You can use the A2L to do all sorts of projects with it, including these custom spool stickers, t-shirts, and so much more. I've got a link to it down below so you can check it out. There's gonna be a separate video tutorial on how to use the cutting kit, so make sure to hit that subscribe button to get notified when I release the video. Next up is this dual external spool holder upgrade, which gives you additional space to place a second spool. For the PTFE connector, you can just get the official one from Bambu for about $5. It's also super easy to install and a handy upgrade for your non-combo A2L printer. If you have the A2L combo, check out the top mount for the AMS light. Now this isn't Bambu's official top mount, it's actually a remixed version of it for better aesthetics and clearance, especially if you're planning to use the ultimate AMS light enclosure. Combine it with the sleeves and the button covers to complete the look. This upgrade really comes in handy if you have limited space, since it reduces the footprint of your printer. Make sure to also install the PTFE tube positioning guide to prevent print failures caused by the tube bending. Another kind of top mount you can print is the AMS top mount. You need these silicone foot pads for the support feet, which are already included in the accessory bag. Installing it is super easy and straightforward. It probably took me less than 10 minutes to set up. The top mount is compatible with both the AMS and the AMS2 Pro. Now with the AMS2 Pro, get a switching adapter to use the drawing function. So if you plan to use it, I would print the top mount in PETG. Better yet, print it in high temperature filaments like ABS or PC. Now your A2L isn't designed to print high temp filaments, so you can get someone to print it for you, which is a perfect time to talk about today's sponsor, PCBWay. To place an order, just head over to their website and navigate to the 3D printing section. From here, simply drag and drop your file to upload it. You can get them to print your model in any material like resin, regular old PLA or PETG, TPU, engineering and high temp filaments like nylon, ABS and so on, or even in metal like titanium. Set the quantity, color, infill percentage and other settings and you'll get an instant quote. Hit submit request and their team will quickly review it, and once it's approved, you can place your order right away. PCBWay doesn't just offer 3D printing services, they also offer other services like all kinds of PCB services, CNC machining, sheet metal fabrication, injection molding, and so much more. So make sure to check them out and visit PCBWay.com to learn more. Now back to the AMS, of course, you can also place the AMS2 Pro next to your printer like so. No hate towards the AMS Lite or anything, but in my opinion, the AMS or AMS2 Pro is the best addition to your A2L for multicolor prints. If you have the extra cash, get the non-combo A2L and the AMS2 Pro for the best combo. You have fewer PTFE tubes to worry about and it looks way cleaner. The next item on the list is a poop box. To use the box effectively, pair it with a poop deflector. Just slide the poop deflector on the purge wiper like so, and you're good to go. Quick tip, get the aluminum tape and stick it on the inner surface of the deflector. This will prevent hot multi-poop from sticking to it. Now the printer can get pretty hot while printing, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to print this in PETG or in any high temp filament. Another cool gadget to get for your A2L is this Cyberbrick time-lapse kit. This kit is great for creating clean, high-resolution time-lapse videos of your 3D prints. It's super easy to set up and super flexible too, as you can use different types of photo capturing devices. Stop capturing time-lapses like this and start capturing time-lapses like this. I've covered how to use the kit in another video, and I'll leave a link to it down below, so make sure to check it out. If you're not using any AMS top mounts, this ball-jointed PTFE tube guide is the best solution to your saggy PTFE tube issues. Due to its small size, it's not an eyesore either. It sits nicely on top of the gantry and it just works. Super useful. Now what's worse than the saggy PTFE tube? The droopy cable. This drag chain prevents the cable from kinking or getting snagged everywhere, so why not try it out? Installing it is quite fiddly though and requires some patience, but other than that, it works great. There are also these chain links with loops that you can replace, so you can loop the PTFE tube through them, holding it neatly in place. It looks like I need to shorten the tube a little bit, and I like to use this PTFE puck to cut PTFE tubes to my preferred length. This is such a great tool and I really recommend it. So moving on to the next print, which is the plate holder. This plate holder can store 5 plates. The farthest slot is made a bit wider, so it's possible to store the cutting mat as well. Print it in the color scheme of your A2L printer, so it blends in nicely with the printer. Now, I would recommend getting the smooth BEI plate as your second plate, but sadly, they don't make those anymore. The next best thing is their newest plate, the cool SuperTech Pro. It's currently out of stock everywhere, so make sure to grab one as soon as they're back in stock. The last item you can 3D print is the X-axis dust cover. It comes in 2 parts and can be extended or retracted as needed. From my experience with the A1, it's so easy to forget to take the X-axis cover off at the start of the print, so you may want to print it in bright warning colors like this red, and hopefully you won't forget it as often as I did. There are also other covers you can print, and these covers don't use a lot of filament, so they're perfect to print with leftover filament. So I hope this video gives you some inspiration on what kind of upgrades or 3D printed accessories you can make for your A2L. I've covered a few upgrades for the A1 and the A1 Mini in my other videos, which can be used for the A2L, so make sure to check those out too. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and a comment to help the channel out. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.